Hi everyone and welcome to another Boss Girl Budgets. Today we are in the UK. I am cash stuffing our vacation weekly expenses today. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit dark in here, that's for sure. I have set up a little station in our Airbnb bedroom. So it's a little bit weird, but we're gonna crack on anyway. So I have £250 to cash stuff this week. This is a little bit less than I usually do for the trip. Basically, this week we've pre-booked some stuff for accommodation, so I'm not cash stuffing much in my accommodation. So let's jump into it. So first up we have transport. So let's have a look at what we've got left over. We have got 20, 40, 55 left over. I didn't have to use any transport money this week because we've got the car hire. So we didn't have to catch any buses, any trains, anything like that just yet. I will need it next week because we're going into London a couple of days, so we will need some train money for that. So I'm going to add another $55 into this one. So we have 20, 40, 55, and I'm going to get some change and swap some of these notes over because the bank only gave me £20 notes. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110 pounds. So let's swap this over. So 10, 20. I'll just swap over this lot here. So we haven't actually done a lot this week. I mean, jet lag really kicked in after we arrived. So I've just been seeing some family. So we've had a couple of lunches with family. We've had some days out, just like walking around some gardens and things. And then next week is where it like really kicks off. So I'm pretty excited for next week. So in here, we'll pop this. Groceries. Now groceries, we used all of our money last week, which I was pretty sure we were going to anyway. We had to stock up the Airbnb with things like oil, sugar, coffee, that kind of stuff. But so far the groceries have actually been cheaper than Australia, so that's been a good little twist. I've got my coffee here as well, so I'm just going to grab some of that. Yeah, so groceries has actually been quite good. We have found that quite a lot of the shops like Tesco's, Marks and Spencer's, they actually have like 2-person meal deals, which are really good. I think we got one the other day that was like a stir fry, where you pick and mix your noodles, your meat, your sauce, your vegetables, and it was £8 for 2. So that was really good. There's also things like curries and lasagnas. Like they do a lot of meal deals and they're really, really handy, especially when you're a couple. So they are very good. So groceries, we are cash stuffing £75 into this one. So 20, 40, 60, 75. It has taken me a little bit to get used to the pounds. It's basically, it's pretty much half. So £100 works out to $100, sorry, works out to be about £50. So that's been quite good. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 75 pounds for groceries. Car juice, now we have got £25 left from last week. We put £30 into the car yesterday. So going to put another 55 in, so 20, 40. I'm going to put 60 in, get some change back. So let's put that one back. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So we've got £80 ready for the next lot of car juice. Car juice is crazy expensive over here. I think it was, what was it? It was about £1.50 when we got it yesterday, which kind of works out to be about $3 a litre. So quite expensive. So I am cash stuffing quite a bit. So that's that. Miscellaneous money, I'm just going to put in £5. We didn't need this last week, so we now have £10 in there. I'm just going to roll over all of our vacation money because it's a little bit different to being at home, so we'll just keep rolling it over and using it every week. But I just thought it'd be nice to show you guys what we're spending and how I'm tracking it all, so that's been really good. Activities money, like I said, we've pre-booked a few tickets. Next week we are going on a cruise in Oxford, so that's all paid for. And there's a couple of, we're going into Camden Markets on Monday. So there's a few little activities, so they're all pre-booked. I've paid for them all already on my card. This is what we've got left over from last week. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 100, 120, 130. And I'm just going to cash stuff at £5 because that's all we've got left over from our allocated money. So I'm going to pop that in there. Coffee, we used that up pretty much on the first day. I probably should have put a bit more into coffee because I think 2 coffees for us is working out to be about £11. No, sorry, $11. So it's working out to be about £6 a coffee. So I probably do need to put a little bit more in there, but we'll see how we go. I pretty much am using the eating out money if I need to buy another coffee, so it all works out in the end. And wine and dine, we are putting in $50. Yeah, $50, 20, 40. I've got 60 here. I'm just going to see if I can find just a £10 note. Give me a second. Beautiful. Here we are. I found a £10 note, so I'm going to swap that over. So we're putting £50 into wine and dine, and this was kind of enough, but I was quite lucky because my dad paid for one of our lunches, and then we had another dinner. Our family took us out for dinner, and that was paid for as well. So we were quite lucky, but we did go for a couple of meals. We went for a pub meal, and we've also like grabbed a few things from like cafes and things like that. So that's been quite good as well. And then our spending, as I mentioned before, I've already put all of our spending onto our travel card. So we're using our travel card for our personal spending, and then all of these ones here are all in cash. So yes, that's pretty much me all filled up and ready for next week. I hope you guys are all well. It's been really weird being over here and not seeing as many of your videos and things like that. So I am catching up on some of them. It's kind of yeah, it's kind of weird missing out on all the videos just because of the time difference. So you guys post things and then I catch up on them at the end of the week, and there's just so many of them. So I am there, I am watching, I am supporting, and I'm trying to comment as much as I can. So yeah, it's been good to see you guys, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend. I will see you all next week. I will do another cash stuffing for you guys on the Sunday again. I hope you're all having a lovely time, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.